I thought you said you would do these.
Well, I would have done them, but someone had to walk the dogs last night at 10 o'clock.
Well, someone had time to go to a Zumba class after dinner.
Well, someone had time to go on a bike ride and was late for dinner.
Well, I guess I'll fill out these late registration forms so he doesn't get sent home from school today.
I go to one Zumba class a week. I don't take breaks very often, John.
Neither do I, Jamie.
I work just as hard as you do, John.
Well, I have an idea. Let's have a Jamie. Let's have a contest to see who works the hardest, and whoever wins doesn't have to fill out any more school forms.
Fun. Honey, you shouldn't talk to people you don't know.
Why?
He may not be a nice man.
He seems nice.
Yeah, but you never know.
It's the next day.
Hi,
Hello,
you mind if I sit?
my bench is your bench.
You hungry?
All I could do is invite to eat.
You want half?
Don't mind if I do.
Sorry about yesterday. We're just kind of nervous around strangers.
So am I.
You live around here?
Oh, here and there.
Don't think I've seen you here before.
Well, the youngsters seem to know me.
What's your name?
Name's Abbott.
Yeah, he's a friendly kid. Is that your last name?
Abbott. Just Abbott. And you?
I'm John.
John, good to know you. Nice kid you got.
Thanks.
Wish everyone was like that.
Yeah, you mean friendly.
Humble like Christ.
Whew. Like Christ. I guess that's something to put on the school form.
Did seem to know me.
Okay, well, I think I better be going. I guess I'll see you around.
Thanks for breakfast.
You're welcome.
You're welcome too.
That was the strangest conversation. I don't know who was feeding whom.
Well, I still recall the day we met. It was just a break of day. When the stranger looked into my eyes, I turned and looked away. I didn't ask if he was hungry. Well, I found the man the next day. We shared coffee and some bread. When the stranger looked me in the eye, he said, I thank you, friend. And he shared with me his story about his faith in God above. And he gave the greatest gift of all. He gave the gift of love. If he came today, would I hear him? If he came today, would I see? If he came today, would I listen? If he came, would I believe?
Hello?
Hello there.
John said I might find you here.
Here I am.
Sorry about yesterday, if I seemed rude.
You were just doing your job.
It's just, you never know what a person's like.
No, you never do you?
Are you cold?
It's a little nippy out today.
Do you have anywhere to go?
No, you're, not particularly, do you? Sit down, please sit down.
Thanks.
What's your name?
Jamie, what's your name?
Abbott?
Just Abbott,
Yeah,
right?
just Abbott.
Who needs more than one name?
Not me.
Do you live far from here?
Not too far.
Are you homeless?
Well, it depends on what you mean by a home.
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to come to dinner tonight, unless someone else is expecting you.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, well, good. Here's the address.
Oh, I know where you live.
Oh, God. Well, we'll see you later then.
Yes, you will.
That was the oddest conversation. I don't know who invited whom. How to be free, a stranger to
came to dinner last night.
You are?
Yep, I didn't have to do my homework.
Well, that's not good. What's your homework?
Just reading a dumb book.
What dumb book? A Wrinkle in Time? That's a good book. Not the good book, but a good book.
Not when you have to read it.
Come on. Where did you leave off?
Here.
For a moment, her brain reeled with confusion. Then came a moment of blazing truth. No, she cried triumphantly, like and equal are not the same thing at all. Good girl, Meg, her father shouted at her. But Charles Wallace continued on as though there had been no interruption. In Carmazet, all are equal. In Carmazet, everybody is the same. But he gave her no argument, provided no answer, and she held on to her moment of revelation. Like and equal are not entirely different. Like and equal are two entirely different things. For the moment, she had escaped from the power of wit. But how?
I don't understand it.
Yes, you do.
How do you know?
Are you and I alike? You
No. No, you're an old man, and I'm a kid.
I'm not like you, but you welcome the stranger as your equal.
You're not a stranger.
You see what I mean? Well, I best be going.
Okay.
You finish your reading now.
Okay, I see you later.
You always do.
Well, I went to find the stranger. In the morning he was gone, but I felt his warmth and realized he was with me all along. And I thought about his story, about his faith in God above, and I thought about the gift he gave. He gave the gift of love. If he came today, would I hear him? If he came today, would I see? If he came today, would I listen? If he came, would I believe? If he came, would I believe?
Honey, was anyone here today?
Yeah, Abbott was, but he left.
Did he say where he was going?
No,
Did you say goodbye?
I said, see you later.
He was right about you.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure, but I don't think I could put it on the school form.
Look, he must have left this.
What is it?
A card game. Go fish.
Honey?
Jamie, do you get the idea that we've been had?
Had? What do you mean by had?
It's not that he had us. It's that he always has.
to say special recognition to Hallie here for